welcome to Tony the Realtor. In today's video, we're going to do some virtual shopping of the zip code 60647. Okay, so what you see right here is the MLS. I am going to go through and put in here 60647, which I've done so already. Currently in the market, there are 19 houses for sale in the Logan Square 60647 zip code. 60647 zip code, yeah. And the interesting thing here is you could see the cheapest house right here is $450,000, and the most expensive home on the market is $5 million in Logan Square. So we're going to take a look at what the differences are between. So we'll look at three houses. We'll look at the lowest price house, a middle price house, and then we'll look at the highest price house. And then let me know in the comments what zip codes you want me to do next. But man, let's get into it. Let's take a look. So we're looking at this. Okay, this property here only has one photo. Now here's another rule. If it only has one photo, chances are it probably needs some sort of rehabbing. So I'm going to go to the next one that has more than one or more than three photos. This one has two. And now this one, okay, this one has 18 photos. So this is the one that we're actually going to review right now. So we'll look at this 18 photo size house here. So this is 5 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Okay, is what it looks like. Here is the front of the house, and let me know in the comments what you guys think of the front of the house. If it looks appealing to you, let me know. Just let's get some sort of engagement. Let me know what you think. First impressions, okay? 1 to 10. What's your first impression of this place? So there's a deck, which is cool. Awesome. Now check this out, you guys. For Logan Square, to get into a house that cost this price point, I think it was $450,000 or $500,000, you would expect right away that it's going to be habitable. In other parts of Chicago and other suburbs, when you walk into and you check what's the lowest price house, a lot of those houses, like the first 20 of them, all need rehabbing, right? They're even like there's torn up walls and broken glass everywhere. No, this place, you walk in and boom, you have a really, really nice profile. I like this. This is different, okay? You walk in, you have these stairs. You turn to your right. Here is the living room, okay? Living room has a sectional in it, which it looks like a pretty big size sectional. And then if you look there in the back, we have a dining room table. And guys, I'm in a lot of houses all the time. I'm always doing property tours. So if you guys don't know, go to my channel. I do property tours like every week. Hopefully you guys like them. Please subscribe, and so on and so forth. So other side of the room, very nice. You know, the floors are in good condition, right? The walls are painted very nicely. The trim is a very great contrasting color. I do like the contrast, and I got to give them an A+ for having a mirror on the wall to the left, because it creates the illusion of like either a window or that the room is a little bit bigger than what it was. And of course, if that mirror was larger, I'd be like even more happy and geeked up about it. But from what it seems, if I was standing like all the way in the back looking out and I could see outside the window, that's actually really nice. It doesn't look terrible across the street, which is cool. Here's a close-up of the dining room. Okay. Oh, I love that little red footstool they have down there. They're the armoire, right? Is what they call that. Again, here's another. Okay, now here's the kitchen. Okay, backsplash of the kitchen looks clean. Okay, these people clean their house before they put the property on the market, and my hat's off to them, because they're living here. You know, they're living here, and the place looks like it's kept up, which is really a bonus. Says a lot about the homeowner. All right, so you know, you're standard, regular. I mean, not standard, but you know, decent sized kitchen. And again, this isn't a rehab, so for what it is, it's great that they kept up with the place. You know, here is okay, cool. So back there, I'm pretty sure is probably like an expressway. Okay, we'll throw this address in Google Maps too to see what that looks like on Google Maps, but that's pretty cool. Got a little deck outside in the back. Here's the bathroom. Okay, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at the bathroom. Bathroom looks good. Toilet paper roll. That's great. The toilet paper isn't hanging. You know, bonus points for the toilet paper not hanging. And I do like the photos that they have up here. It's a very homey place. I do enjoy it. Now, here's one of the first bedrooms on the second floor. I actually enjoy the color of the paint in this bedroom. It is different. It is not your regular modern gray. It is not an avocado green. It's actually a very pleasant color. It almost looks, I think it's eggshell. It's like an eggshell blue. That's actually really nice. Really nice. But look at the size of the bed they have in here. That means a lot. Okay. Back to the dining room, living room area. Okay. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. This is the basement kitchen. Ooh, look at that. What do we have here? A basement kitchen. This is awesome. Wow, brownie points for the basement kitchen. Very nice. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is nice. And guys, remember, this is a single family home. Okay? This is a single family home that we're looking at. So basement kitchen, basement bathroom. Okay, do I sense a little bit of extra income here? I don't know. I can't say. Wow. Okay. Very nice. And check this out. I love the drone shot. Okay. For them to have done this, whoever listed the property, fantastic job on the drone shot. Very nice. And the deck, you could see, because of that limited yard space they have in the back, they gave you that second level of space for, that you can utilize. And then, of course, if you went underneath the deck, then by all means, you still have that space there, minus the space where the beams are in the way. But for what it is, very nice, very, very nice. So pretty cool too that they have their own parking spots on the side of the house. I don't want to say double lot quite yet because of the fact that you lost a lot of space here in the what is that, in the yard. So yeah, maybe like this is a lot and a half, but nevertheless, this is nice. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I mean, it's not a rehab, but as far as being on the market and for sale, I think they took care of it. Are there things that they need to do to the exterior and all that? Yes. Do I think it'll pass an FHA inspection? Sure, it probably will. So far I think it's a great house, and more power to them. Okay, 2342 West Altgeld Street in Chicago. So that was 515,000. Property taxes are 7344. Now check this out. This is a fun part here. We are going to go to something that I call the mortgage calculator. Okay, not that I call it that, but it's the mortgage calculator. I've already popped these numbers in here. For 515,000, with property taxes of 7344, homeowners insurance of 1,500, I left the interest rate at around 6. Your mortgage payment for this house would cost $3,200. So you would be paying $3,200 to basically live in Logan Square in a nice, cute little, cozy house. I can't complain. Is it your cup of tea? I don't know. Let me know in the comments if the house on the corner is something that you would buy. I would like to know that. Okay. We are now going to go to the next house. Now we will pick something that cost in between the highest and the lowest. So the highest is $5 million. I'm going to go to the one that's right under $1 million. $100 off $1 million. Okay. Here we go. Okay. This is 3721 Westwood Bosnia Avenue. It is $999,900. Property taxes are $1,272 or $12,000, about $13,000. I'm gonna pop 13,000 in here, and I'm gonna type in 900 in there. 20% down. I'm gonna hit calculate. And after we see the house, I will tell you what the mortgage payment is. But for everything else, we're just going to get into it and take a look at the property itself. Okay, cool. So here's the house. Okay, when you walk in, I guess you got to deal with Jurassic Park first, right? And then when you get in, Jurassic Park's actually pretty nice. You got a little mudroom area right when you walk in. You can sit down, take off your shoes so that you don't muddy up the house. Fantastic. And then you have this beautifully modernized home. And at $1 million, it damn well better be. Right? Ooh. I do like this. I do like this. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Just for this room by itself, $1 million. Very nice. Okay. Wayne's okay. You can call it Wayne's coating, but what it is it's custom. This is all custom framing. Even the ceiling is custom. And I know people that do this. This is great. Of course, you have your nice. It's a nice focal point of the house. This place looks like it's actually been staged at $1 million. I think they're paying maybe 4 or 5,000 for staging. That's usually what it costs if you don't do digital. You do digital. I mean, of course, pennies on the dollar. But this is beautiful. Floors look good. Okay, let's take a look at this. That's very nice. This is like luxury living here. Dining room is very cute. The fact that they have a round table there with a round rug, I think that is so modern. That is very nice. Let me know in the comments how you guys like this dining room. Let me just say the blue chair dining room is what we're going to call it. Do you guys like the blue chair dining room? On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you like it? Put it in the comment section below. And for all you guys watching, I do property tours. So if you go to my channel, you'll see a bunch of properties where I tour the house completely on video. It's pretty cool. But I will be getting into some more uppity priced houses like in the millions here. This is the kitchen, and I will tell you, very nice. What I like about this shot, this profile here, is you can see the kitchen. Of course, you can see the island. I love the bookshelf to the left. It just gives it such an extra level of class. I think it's pretty cool. I haven't been in a kitchen where there was a bookshelf to the left, so I'm excited about it. And again, it's your choice of how to stage the property when you buy it. So it's up to you of whether or not you want to have these galactic chairs here. But for what it's worth, I do like the fixture choice. I think it's great. And let's continue on here. Stainless steel appliances. I'm willing to bet you have. Yeah, it's duplexed up, and then of course I'm pretty sure the basement downstairs is finished. So I can't wait to see that. And that is why you have the bookshelf, because silly me. There is the other side. Let's see if I got that right. There's the bookshelf, and then there is another living space down there. So, yeah, this is looking towards the living space. The bookshelf is right behind this wall. So that's pretty cool. So let's go back a little bit. So you walk in the house, you see this. You turn to the left. You got this here. Okay, down this area to eat. You go to the kitchen. Here's your kitchen. And then you turn to the right and you keep going forward, and now you have the living space. But first, we'll take a look here. Dishwasher there. Microwave, of course, is embedded into the that island. Very nice. And of course, so is the sink. Beautiful profile, and bada bing, bada boom. This is nice. Very nice. Fireplace, TV, bookshelves, overhead can lighting. Beautifully done. I see why this is $1 million. I like it. I like it. And then you have stairs going to the outside, which is cool. I wonder if there's stairs like going into the basement though from down there. Like if there's a way to get down there. Very nice. Even whoever staged it to put this little like raincoat type thing over here, that sells what the purpose is in the photo, which I think is amazing. House shopping is fun. Put a 1 in the comments if you think house shopping is fun. Now here's a bedroom. Okay, let's take a sip of tea here first. Great bedroom. I love the choice of the wallpaper they have up here. That's great. It's different. Ooh, the master bath already has me. There's a soak-in tub you can see from here. That's fantastic. Wow. Not bad. Look at that. Look at those walk-in closets. I wonder if you can go in here and run up the other side, which I'm pretty sure you can. I think I think them putting these wine glasses here on the bed is too much though. You know this place is going to be a mess when you move in, right? Unless you have like a maid or something. Bam. This picturesque bathroom has it all, everybody. I love it. I love it. The only thing about this though, okay, I like the tub. I would soak myself in this tub like all day. Like I would be in that tub all the time. The only thing about the tub, though, the only thing about the bathroom is who's going to clean this glass every time somebody takes a shower? Because if you're like me, I don't know if that's something that I can commit to. I don't know if that's something that I can really commit to. You know what I mean? But for what it's worth, that tub, though, I will mop the floor. I do not care. I will mop that floor every day. Oh my God. So nice. So nice. Okay. So here is the next bedroom. Very nice. That's like a little it's a little person's bed, but it's like a twin bed, is it? You know, little guy's bed, twin bed. Maybe it's like a mini full-size bed or something like that, but it's nice. Here's the I guess the public bathroom, right? The bathroom that everyone who visits gets to check out. Very nice choice of tile back there. This is cool. This is another bedroom, third bedroom. Nice size. That's for sure a twin bed, which there is enough space in here to put a full size, right? Or larger. That is an excellent selection. I like this too. I like the profile of these hanging sinks. Very nice, very purposeful, as they save a lot of room in the bathroom. Okay, this is a half bath. I'd be surprised if there's no shower per the mirror on the other side. I don't know, but they did select a really nice fixture though for the bathroom. Makes it look very classy. Here is the finished basement. Finished basement, of course, it has a sink. There's a TV over here for entertainment, and I'm pretty sure, yep, we got another angle for it. They should have put a Bears game up here, though. I think that's probably why the house is still in the market, because there's no Bears game there. Excellent choice of little tables. I want to know who actually fitted the house with everything in here, because it's nice. I think this is too much, though. I would have done if I was a stager, I wouldn't have put this in here. This could have went in the yard. You know, space to walk around or maybe I would have gotten rid of that. But it's nice. I get it. They're trying to sell the fact that you can entertain here. This is, of course, another bedroom, but they're decorating it like a what is that? Like an office. This is an office that I could work out of. I would enjoy that. Here is another bathroom. Actually, is it another bathroom or the same bathroom? It's another bathroom, right? I think it's another bathroom. Okay. Laundry room. Here is the exterior. Here's the yard. Super nice. Totally the opposite of the Jurassic Park photo that we saw in the beginning. I'd actually get rid of that photo. I don't think that photo should be there, because everything else in here is so nice that shouldn't be there. Very nice yard. Okay, I can imagine the barbecues that go down here. A koi pond, of course, there's a koi pond. Let me get in here. Of course, there's a koi pond in this house. You know, how could there not be a koi pond, right? Very nice. Ooh, an exterior chimney, an outdoor fireplace. I'm making pizza in it. That's what I'm doing. Oh, and then they have it fired up. That's cool. An aerial view. Okay, now we're gonna start getting some drone footage, everybody. Not bad. Okay, there's what a beautiful Chicago in the background. That's a really good drone shot. There's the house. I like the way they did that there. Then, of course, you got a floor plan. And then we're back to, yeah, so $1 million makes sense. To me, we still have to compare it to other $1 million properties in the market to see if we're getting the best bang for our buck. But as far as the properties are concerned, I think I get it. Okay, now we're going to go to the $5 million property. It is the highest priced property on the market in that market. Okay, Logan Square market. So 1646 North Leavitt or Levitt. No, some of the people are going to scream in there, Levitt. Oh, really quick before we do this, hold on. Let's see how much the mortgage payment is on this. Okay, we're gonna talk about the mortgage payment real quick. Here we go. The mortgage payment on $1 million property, $6,000 a month. For $6,000 a month with your property taxes at $13,000 a year, you can live in that beautiful house with 20% down. And you know how much 20% down is? $200,000. That's it. So put $200,000 down and pay $6,000 a month. Bada bing, bada boom. You can do what you want to in that property. Now, 5 million. We'll get this set up right here for 5 million. I can only imagine. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It makes it 5 million. And then over here, let's see. Do I see property taxes in here? I don't see property taxes. Oh, and you know what? Yeah, there's 69 photos on here. So guys, this property is not on the market. Okay. So what I'm going to do, because it's a private listing, is I can't show you that private listing. I'm going to show you this $1.7 million property. I just thought about that. I want to play by the rules here, you guys. I apologize. I'm going to try to get into the property though and put the video on my channel. Okay. So we'll try to see this $1.8 million property instead. 1.8. And the property taxes here are $13,000. The same. We'll calculate the payment right now. And I'll reveal the payment in after we see the photo. So let's take a look at this place. All right. Check it out. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, I can only imagine what an extra $1 million is going to do, what an extra $800,000. I love the color of the house. Let me know in the comments of whether or not you like the blue. This is for Blue House. So Blue House liked it, hated it. Which one of the 3 houses did you like the most? Okay, here we go. Oh boy, I'm scared. Okay. Now, the fact that the other house was staged and this one isn't, something to think about. Okay. Wow. Look at that open space. So right away, it looks like there's a lot more square footage in this property. Now, the reason why it's important to stage the properties is what are we doing over here with this sink right here? I see it's a wine chiller, right? Then you got a sink. And then you got this area over here where I'm assuming that you put a dining room table. If you ask me, Antonio, what's the layout here? What would you do here? I would scratch my head and say I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to put there. But for what it is, for what it's worth, check it out. Look at this. Fantastic. Okay, we got copper brass colored water spout over here. Okay, this is right above this what is it called? This stove here. I think it's called reduction. I forgot the name of it, but that special magical stove that you put your pot on top of that you don't burn your hand. It's that kind of stove. I don't know why I can't. It's for me right now, guys. It's 10 o'clock at night. I'm drinking some caffeine here, trying to get going. But tell me in the comments what's the name of that, and make me happy. Okay, so really nice kitchen island. I do like the fixtures. Everything makes sense here. A designer definitely put this together. I don't know that the owner of the property was like, let's put this here. No, somebody did this with love. Okay, you have a double oven. Fantastic. You can run your own pizza joint out of this place. I mean, for 1.8 mil. It better double as a pizzeria. Right? Pizzeria? Hashtag pizzeria in the comments. Very nice. Okay. Big fridge. You do have an area here to come in and to clean off your shoes, to hang up your coat. That's kind of nice. Right? Now, this space here, I guess you would put a table there. You know, and then where is that? So where do we go from here? Okay, so here and now. Okay, so now we're in what looks to be like a little living area, right? Little living room, which is cool. And then you can see, you know, there's direct access to the yard. So we're in the back of the house right now. So that's nice space. That's a TV, not a picture. It looks like a picture though, which is kind of cool. All right, nice living space. Oh, wait. Oh, they got me. Did you see that? That's virtually staged. Okay, you see that makes so much sense. That's why I wish they would have virtually staged everything. So that looks really cool. Gives me an idea on how they can utilize that space. Absolutely. And then here it is on this side. Puts a lot of things into perspective. Ooh, I like this. I like the tile in the bathroom. I like the sink in the bathroom. I like the tile in the bathroom. This is very much my vibe. This is very much my vibe. I actually have, I'm going to try to go see this property. Okay. Very, very cool. Here's okay, this must be this looks like the second floor. Okay, a lot of space. There is a bathroom. I think it's the first bathroom we've seen. Now, okay. So here's the deal. I like the bathroom. But do you like the bathroom in this house for 1.8, or did you like the bathroom more in the $1 million house? Let me know in the comments what you think about that. So this is cool. I do like it. I will say I'm not a fan of these tiles. Of this, it almost, I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't say 1.8 to me. The tub is nice. The shower, of course, is cool. But for these tiles not to wrap this way too, I don't know. I have a problem with it. Yeah, okay. Closet space is good. Those are custom closets. Bedroom is fine. Yeah, bedroom's fine. Okay, here's the bathroom. Nice. I mean, it's a tub where you can soak yourself, right? Standard. I mean, this looks fine. Laundry room, technically it's a laundry room, right? I think it's a little on the small side. And then here we have your basement. Open basement, beautiful. Very nice. They're planning on hosting a lot of parties and a lot of wine. I almost feel like there's somebody in the back. Whenever somebody comes in and pulls a soda, they what is that? They restock the sodas in the back. Tell me what you think about that. I love this. I like the color of this. I think it's very classy. Okay, basement in the bathroom. Here's another tub. Very clean. Very nice. Okay, I mean, there's 7 more pictures to go here. Very cool. Here is the porch. Here's the deck, right? This is the deck out in the back. That's cool for them to have can lighting on the exterior deck coming down. That must be really nice at night. Manicured yard. They got new grass back there, but I wonder what's happened to the grass since the since the snow. Profile of the rear of the house is fantastic. Very nice, very well kept. You can tell that there's money there. Very clean, very modern. And then you have, of course, this here. Let's take a that's still such a beautiful face of the house. So what we're going to do now is we are going to go to the payment. So 1.8 million. Okay, 1.8 million. Your mortgage payment is about $10,000 a month. So $9,823. And guys, this rate that I'm using could be lower because these loans are jumbo loans in the industry. These are really big. These are really big loans in the industry for, once you start getting, into houses that cost, way more money than your average $400,000. I think the average house in Illinois is about $420,000, something of that nature. But once you start getting into these price ranges, this is what the rates might go down because they're financing more house, but we'll just leave it as is. So $9,823.35 can get you into the house with a low down payment of $360,000 at 20%. I'm curious to see if somebody were to buy this with like 3% down, what would happen? Let's take a look. If you bought this with 3% down instead of 20 on a conventional loan, your mortgage payment would be $12,381, but your down payment would only be $54,000. And you notice how I said only $54,000. So guys, do me a favor, like and subscribe to the video. You guys can watch any one of these videos right here. For my property tours, I will get into more expensive tours. But if you go to my channel right now, you'll see some really nice houses at really decent prices. And then if right here in the bottom, I think you could subscribe. I'll put a subscribe button right here. But I will see you guys in the next video. Let me know what zip code you want me to do next. I'm Antonio the Realtor. See you again next video.